Hey guys, welcome to the Rise of Kingdoms offer. This is the game. It's kind of like Clash of Clans. You build things up. It looks complicated, but trust me, it isn't after you learn it for a little bit. All you have to do is get this city hall to level 17, and they'll give you like $50. At the moment, it's $50. They may change it. They may increase it. They may lower it. Who knows? Now, in order to actually access this offer, right? Go to the descriptions of this video. There's three major places: MyPoints, Swagbucks, and Inboxdollars that give the most. PrizeRebel is for people who are not in major countries that have trouble, just getting into it. But yeah, so if you're in an obscure country like Jamaica or something, you could try to do PrizeRebel. Other than that, MyPoints, Swagbucks, and Inboxdollars. So first, if you go through MyPoints, click through the referral link. That gives us both a bonus. Once you do that, go to deals. In category, you want to go to entertainment, and you'll see this. You probably have to scroll this down a little bit sometimes, but I think it's right here. 9,000 points divided by 150 is, what is this? It's about $50. Should be a little bit less. $60. Nice. This is actually $60 on MyPoints. So that actually gives the most so far. On Swagbucks, you want to click through the referral link here. Gives us both a bonus, once again, about $3. As long as you do an offer, of course. Go to Discover, Games. They might change the layout, but just go to Discover. Go to Mobile Apps or Most Popular or something, right? Under Most Popular, you guys can see 5,000 SP. That's $50, which is less than MyPoints. But Swagbucks does have like a discount every month. You can get a $25 gift card with like $3 taken off. So it's on and off. All right, so that's the second option. And third is Inboxdollars. Again, referral link. Referral link gets $5 instead of $3 like the other two. So you want to go to offers, 100% free offers, I believe. And they're kind of messy, but yeah, $40 on this one. They might give you $50. Sometimes it's $40. But yeah, basically, you just want to achieve City Hall level 18 in 21 days. So you have 21 days to do this. They say level 18, but I got my credit at level 17, so that was pretty nice. So yeah, that's the requirement there. All right, so that's how you access this offer. Now, how do you actually do this offer? There's actually a lot of things you need to learn through this. And I know I'm starting off with like all these buildings that you don't know about. So let me start off with something simpler. All right, this is you, or at least this is me at the moment. I am a city, and there are there's actually three types of things around me, or at least living things around me. One is neutral things, so barbarians. When you attack barbarians to get experience and resources, and sometimes they're in events over here, right? These are the events on the top right. And you have allies, which you have to be in an alliance to have allies. So you guys see the blue ones; those are my allies. And then everyone else is considered. All the other players are considered enemies. But sometimes your alliance, like this red dot here, these guys are all enemies technically. Not really, because you could like two alliances could say create another alliance, and then it'll be like one huge major alliance. But yeah, in order to actually access your alliance, on the bottom right, click this. There's an alliance tab. You want to join one that's good. You want to advance as fast as possible, so that you can get into a good alliance, which will protect you, and they'll do a lot of things together, right? Okay, so this is the alliance. This is the alliance I'm in at the moment. They're gonna kick me out because I'm gonna stop playing, but you guys can help each other here. So you guys can see the upgrading technology, healing troops, upgrading and building, whatever. Just click help, and you get a whole bunch of credit for the shop. But yeah, this is what every single member in your alliance does for you and for themselves. All right, you can go click on territory, and as you gather territory, you'll get some extra resources. You have a central fortress that you need to protect. There's the buildings that you can go through. Alliance flags, which basically claim territories, right? This flag is here, so it claims this territory. People can attack your flag only if they have another flag next to it. So your enemy has to have this flag here in order to attack this flag. So that's basically just what this game is about, right? Players fighting it out, alliances, and eventually they have events where they compete. All right, so how do you fight? How do you do stuff? So pretty simply, I mean, there's a tutorial in the beginning, so it's pretty easy. Just click on attack, click on this, and then you guys will see that there's commanders here, right? Oh, also there's forts, which I'll get to later. I have a commander. Once he's 3 stars, I can get a second commander to help back him up. And they have abilities. So there's 4 types of troops. So you guys can see there's a whole bunch of stuff. This is tier 2, right? This is tier 1. Obviously, tier 2 is better than tier 1. Swordsman is weak to cavalry. Cavalry is... Hold on, wait, no. Cavalry is strong against bowmen. Bowmen are strong against swordsmen, and swordsmen is strong against cavalry. Rock, paper, scissors. And then these arqueballistas are weak against everything except when you're attacking cities. So you have something called a watchtower in here. So I'm going back to my city here. There's watchtowers here. It's not that important, but you need to upgrade it in the beginning, right? These help your defense of the city. All right, so that's what the building is. Now you guys can see there's also 4 types of resources. 4 seems to be the magic number, aside from gems, which is like ingots in Naruto Online. But yeah, gems are special. You have food, wood, which you start off doing, and then later they introduce stone, and then they introduce gold, which is actually not that important. But yeah, you guys can see this is my gold mines. There's my quarries, food, logs, and that actually covers about 25% of all the buildings you have. Okay, so after that, you'll be like, okay, how do I summon troops? So stable is for horses, obviously. Sage is, well, for those arqueballistas, sage. Barracks is warriors. They're the guy who they tank the damage, and then you have archeries, which is pretty obvious. All right, so we're about like 33% done now. There's hospitals. So if your troops die, or they don't actually die, unless, so if someone is if someone is attacking your city, their troops will die. Some of them will die. But if you're attacking someone else outside of a city or a flag, so anything. If you're fighting inside a flag or a central fortress of your alliance or your city, those are the only 3 things that kill your opponent's troops. Otherwise, they get sent to the hospital. But your troops will die if you don't have enough capacity in your hospital. So this, you guys can see this in the eye, which is information. If I have more than 11,000 troops injured, then they'll start dying, right? Except I have more than 1 hospital, so it's fine for me right at the moment. Okay, trading posts is just, you know, sending resources. There's a penalty for sending resources to people. All right, so you'll get like 80% sent when you send 100%. There's a scout, which is, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just discover the regions around you. This just tells you when to build. There's a research. So research is really important. Number 1 thing that you want to try to go for is tier 2 troops, which is right here. So you guys will see that these things have, like, you need a certain level of research. This building needs to be at a certain level, and then you need to get like this to level 2 at least, I think, or level 3, and then you can upgrade this thing. But yeah, these 4 things are one of the top things you want to do when you first do the offer, right? They're just important. And then other stuff is fairly nice. You don't have to worry too much about this, because when you explore here, some of the rewards will give you research on non-combat research. All right, so okay, and then the next important thing is the courier station. Just, you can buy stuff. Okay, so I have a general rule for this. When you have resources and you want to spend gems, you should only spend it when it's at 90%, and never spend on gold, right? Gold is not important for getting to your city hall to level 17. It's just, you know, they use it, but not much. But if you have something like 20% off, 10% off, and you use resources, definitely do it. 100%. These speed ups for training queues, yeah, do that. I wouldn't worry too much about healing unless you're in a fight all day. There are some universal heals. Always buy that. Though if you have gems, you should only buy these speed ups at 70%, sometimes 60% if you have way too many gems, like a couple thousand. But usually you want to do it at 70% if you do gems, and then you should always buy it if you use resources. These speed ups are really important for you to finish the game. All right, and then we do that. So I'll get this. Don't get this. Gold, no gold. This is 90%. I'll get that. Yes. and I'm out of gems. Oops. 50%, no. All right, I want 70%, or at least 60%. These are healing, so never mind. I don't need healing at the moment. And these are important in the beginning, but towards the end, not really. These experience points for your commander. All right, you can refresh, but don't refresh more than one time. It's not worth the 100 gems that you have there usually. All right, make sure to help your opponent. Help your alliance. These alliance center is, when you upgrade them, you just want, basically when you're upgrading a building or you're researching or something, your alliance can press help and then they'll help you speed you up. That's basically it. Same thing with healing. There's a storehouse, not that important. Okay, basically when you're trying to level up the city hall, you'll see buildings and you're like level 17 storehouse, which is nice. So then if you want to upgrade that, this building requires other buildings. Like if I go to wall and I want to upgrade wall, I want to upgrade wall in order to upgrade my city hall, right? But to upgrade the wall, I need to upgrade the tavern. And to upgrade the tavern, I need to upgrade the quarry. And it's like, okay, finally something I can, upgrade. You click on this, you click on this thing so that you send help requests successful. People start helping you as long as you're in an alliance. Okay, and then the last thing to mention is really the castle, which is group events, so a fort. So I'll send people a whole bunch of my troops.
Good chief, give.
Yeah, there we go. And then they'll attack this thing. Pretty simple. Or attack one of these things. You can also gather resources if you're missing some. But most of your resources are going to be in items from just you doing stuff. You guys can see I have them packed here. These can't be stolen, but you don't want to redeem them all the time, right? Because people can just steal it from you if you do. Okay. Now there's also missions here. They're important in the beginning. Towards the end, it's just daily missions. So gathering is a daily mission. All right, just gathering some of each type of resource. I just gathered a lot of stone, so I'll get a whole bunch of extra stone. If you want to do that, it resets every day. This is also a daily mission. You can collect some rewards from here once you get it. 3 points. It's pretty self-explanatory, so I don't need to mention it. You should also follow the main quest. I don't need to teach you campaign, just learn it from the tutorial. All right. And when you do the barbarian thing, make sure you have somebody around you. And it'll take me too long to do the talk about the barbarian, the Lohar event, which is when you summon when you attack barbarians, you have a chance of getting a necklace, which has a chance of giving you some of these. Always do the green ones first, and then wait until you're strong enough to do the blue ones. If you don't know how strong, ask the people around you. Okay, yeah, so attack barbarians. You should always be attacking barbarians or gathering resources at all times when you leave. And you're also upgrading buildings or, being a part of this thing. This is important. You're always going to upgrade it, and it's self-explanatory. Always try to scatter around. And if you look at your mail, sometimes you'll see rewards like this. Read and claim all down here. Yeah, there's some things like that. All right, so the number one thing is to not get attacked. Try your best not to get attacked by people. Most people will not attack your city. If they do, they'll lose a lot of troops, even if they win. You try not to attack other people's cities. It's not worth it. And try, if your alliance is getting killed and their buildings are being destroyed, you might want to switch to a new one, right? And try to level up as much as possible. So that you can get to an alliance. So when you go to an alliance list here, you'll see that some alliances have requirements, minimum power, right? You want to upgrade your power as much as possible, which is, well, basically you get power from anything, really. Upgrading buildings, training troops, and then the commanders. So there's one way to upgrade your power, but not in a useful way. You guys see all these commanders that I have?
My lost freedom.
You guys will get books. You guys will get books here, and you can upgrade these guys. And if you upgrade these guys, you get a little bit of power, right? And that's just like a fake way to get power so that you can get into an alliance. But it doesn't actually help you. Now, people ask me which civilization you should pick. It depends. Britain would be good if you want to go barbarian.
and my outraged daughters.
So I would recommend either Stone Gathering, someone who does Stone Gathering, or the Barbarian. If you're able to be on and attack barbarians and spend a bit of time every single day, then she's good. If not, you're going to wait for the event and get this guy.
Who is the real barbarian?
But I like China. They have an action point, which is right here. They have an action point increase recovery rate. So I don't actually have to worry too much. I can just come back and it'll be refilled much faster. Right. You can also get these potions here, and you get 500 every single day extra. All right. That should be enough. So basically, upgrade buildings by doing this. Upgrade this. Number one thing you should do is research to tier 2 troops in the military section, right? Make sure to explore around all the time. Collect your stuff. Always be training. Always be upgrading, and that should be it. Okay, guys. Make sure to do this. You have enough time to do it in 21 days. I've done this in less than 2 weeks before, but for beginners, it might take you exactly 3 weeks. All right, they give you 21 days. You might finish it in 18 or so. All right, guys. This is an addicting game. I actually really enjoyed this. This is one of the offers I look forward to doing all the time. And it's $50. They might give more. $50 is quite a bit. And yeah, they give it to you at 17, not 18. All right, guys. Hopefully that's a good enough guide. It's not a complete guide to everything, but you can always ask your Alliance people questions about the game if you're interested. Because the real game starts after level 18. So, okay, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. This will be a game offer. The next one will be a financial offer. And see you guys in the next one. See ya.